I can give you a quick example workflow. Number one, a lead of any type enters through the website or from the ad form or from your social media marketing. That is the top of your funnel where the lead, the very first click happens. Two, your CRM should pick that up and assign it to you or to an outstanding agent that's supporting you or an admin team that's supporting you while you're away. Or better, ready for you the next morning and it's all queued up for you to do business as soon as you get out of bed and ready for work. Then the system needs to send an immediate, hey, thanks for reaching out. What's the situation? It's 9 o'clock at night. Alex isn't typically by the phone at this time. However, if you'll give me some basic information of what you'd like to associate, he'll be happy to reach out to you first thing in the morning. Or if it's an emergency situation and you're a current client, please fill in your information here. He will get the message and respond to you if necessary. And then finally, a task needs to be created in the CRM. So you follow up personally as soon as possible, either within the hour if it's during the business day, or the very first part of the next day if that's the way that it needs to set you up socially. The metrics that you need to track in all of that, very quick, again, lead capture, CRM assigns it, system sends a response, and a task is created for follow-up. Those are your 4 things for your workflow. The metrics that you're going to track is what's your response time? Did you get a reply rate? And did you book an appointment for it? Because everything in real estate is about getting in front of your client, whether face-to-face or virtually or at minimum a phone call. You want to make sure you are tracking to booked appointments. Let's talk about lead nurturing a little bit. Lead nurturing is about automated drip campaigns. And when I say that, this is when this person is already captured in your contact database. It either creates an automated email or a text and a text to educate and engage leads that aren't ready to buy and sell yet or aren't currently in the hot seat for lead progress. We want to make sure that a similar workflow happens to them. The contact is tagged about what type of contact is it? Is it a buyer in the early stages? Is it a potential seller for the summer season? Then it needs to nurture. It needs to have a campaign, a workflow while that time clock is moving. Something that sends a marketing tip or new listings if they're a buyer or similar listings if they're a seller. And then testimonials. People giving you testimony and people that are giving you advocacy needs to be shared. It is important for other clients to hear, I am excited when it is time to work with my agent because I have heard nothing but great reviews. I have seen videos of other listings they have done. I have heard from buyers and seen buyer return and lots of progress in the business for houses being sold and purchased. And then, of course, I would be remiss if I didn't plug AI a little bit. Some of the AI tools now personalize messages that use the lead search behavior and location. AI is taking it to the next level for all of us. And just a little point of reference, we're getting close for this one. Look, if you're still using AI to help you build a better email, if you're still using AI to help you search better on the internet, and you're not actually using it to do some of the footwork that you're doing, you are way behind the curve. You need to take a class. You need to get on a YouTube channel that does AI understanding and does AI as a business in real estate, and you need to start following it. You should be way ahead of the game by now. The days where you were trying to ride the AI bicycle are gone. You should already have the skinned up knees and elbows by now. You have figured out how to buy a comfortable seat and a helmet, and you are riding the bike at this point. AI should be an integral part of your business. Otherwise, you are just going to do the same amount of business that you were doing before, all on your own, all by yourself, with no assistance. And that is going to create a chasm in your business that you're not going to be able to cross very quickly. And then I want to talk about the metrics that you need to capture on that so that you understand whether you're successful. Your campaign open rate, the emails, did actually someone open the email? The click-through rate. Did someone actually, if there was a questionnaire, did someone actually click through your questionnaire? Did they get to the website? And then your re-engagement. Are they coming back later and trying to contact you again, or following a link in that email again to try to look at additional properties that they're interested in? That's all very important. Post closing, let's talk about that too. And this is where agents miss all the time. 25 to 30% of my business is referral and repeat business every single year. Post closing and referral automations are king. Once a deal closes, the automation system that you're using should be moving a client into a past client segment. It's its own workflow. It understands how to trigger milestones and touch points specifically for people that have already successfully worked with you. Congrats messages should be number one. Home maintenance checklists at closing should be all part of number one. Things that could say, hope you're enjoying the new house, preparation for the winter season, preparation for the summer season, and in Florida, preparation for the storm season. Those emails should be consistent with all of your past clientele. 2, anniversary reminders. You need some personalization. You should have built a relationship. You should know whether they have children, whether they have a wedding anniversary, at minimum, a birthday, and a when you bought or sold your property with me anniversary. Those are important references for you to be able to kick back to. It generates a new conversation, and make sure you don't miss out on important milestones in their life. And then, of course, referral requests. That should go through too. As you know from working with me yourself, I'm an incredibly busy agent, but referral is my lifeblood. If you know of anyone that is thinking of or is in the process of buying or selling their home, please offer my name, pass my information, and connect me with them too. At minimum, I would love the opportunity to interview with your friend or family so that we can see if we're the right agent to client fit. And then let's talk about accountability and reminders for a minute. Follow up is great. Automated follow up is great, but the intent is to get that human interaction back into course for you. So you want to make sure the automation keeps your pipeline visible and your team moving consistently, but you want to make absolutely sure the pipeline is generating a follow up action for you, the agent. Yes, when you have the most time and availability. Quick example workflow for that would be the new lead gets a follow-up task automated assigned. In 24 hours, if for whatever's going, it guarantees that an automation has happened or it's sending you reminders every single hour until you do. Whether that's a phone call or a voicemail or at minimum a text message saying, hey, haven't forgot about you, or I am wrapping up my business day today at about 3 o'clock. Would love to have a phone call. Whatever you have to do, keep that wheel turning. Then agents should receive a daily digest email that summarizes the open leads that you have. Every day, you should end your business with, here are the people that I need to plan to contact tomorrow. Or I should be able to strike through a list of spoke to them, spoke to them, spoke to them. Ooh, forgot about that one. I need to send them a quick message so that we can talk first thing in the morning. And then, of course, uncontacted leads. God forbid you have this problem. But if you've got a lead that hasn't been responded to within 48 hours, it should trigger a broker alert. It should send an email to your broker saying, for some reason, the agent hasn't been able to contact this person. Could a broker reassign it, or could the broker reach out themselves to make sure that your business is covered? Something may have happened. We don't want you to lose business just because, God forbid, again, a car accident, a hospital visit, something happened with the family. Your business needs to be able to keep going on a flywheel operationally while you are indisposed. Again, if you're a metrics person, the things that you should be tracking are the contact rate, overdue tasks, and conversion of those older leads. Now, how do you do it? How do you build an automation stack? What kind of tools and integration strategies are out there that I should be using? Your best automation stack is going to connect whatever your lead, top of the funnel, wherever you're getting them from, website, direct mail, If they're contacting you through a text message, if they're utilizing some type of social media linking or a click to ad or something to that effect, these should become the top of the funnel from your lead source. That response should immediately add a contact to your CRM. Communication channels should move it into one smooth system for you. If you are bouncing back and forth between multiple systems, that is the next mistake you're making as an agent. You don't have time to manipulate one CRM properly every day, much less several. So, no lead, no task lives in isolation. That is the component that you're driving for. There are some core cool tool categories that you need to think about for this. Your CRM, number one, first and foremost, it is the foundation of what you're doing. It stores your contact data, it automates your follow-ups, it manages your pipeline. I know there are some CRMs out there that are incredibly costly, and they do it all according to them. But it all still means there is some manual triggering. There is a relationship between you and that software to keep that flywheel running. And if you don't have that in place, it's not going to do it all for you. The CRM is not going to build business for you. It's going to keep follow-up intact. You need to be able to look for tools that have texting, two-way texting and logging, task automation, integrations flexibilities. It's all out there. What does your business have a budget for? And what kind of appetite do you have to be able to sink money into that level of scaling is important. Second, you must have a good email and a text marketing platform. Handle bulk campaigns. If it can't handle 100 emails in a single shot, don't waste your money on it. Nurturing sequences, message triggering. These platforms have got to support segmentation and compliance. They should be able to opt out. It should be able to have consent logging. If a client or someone you have reached out to put their information there thinking it was one thing or decided they don't want to work with you or your agency again, they need to have a button in there to follow compliancy and regulations from the state. Make sure you don't get in trouble. Next, lead capture tools, web forms, landing pages, chat bots. These things sync directly with your CRM, not your email inbox.